guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Rita and it is lovely to see you here. If you do like my videos, then please like and subscribe because it helps my channel out a lot. And without further ado, I'm just going to jump straight into this video because today I'm going to be sharing with you what your essentials are for doing an interior design course. So I study interior and spatial design at Edinburgh, Napier, and I am going into my 4th year, and I know some people are just starting uni in a month, and I thought I would do a little checklist of everything you might need. I know it's a little bit different for every single uni, but this is what I needed for my uni, and I think most things are going to be the same. There might be a couple of little things that are a little bit different, but I will be sharing all the softwares I use, all the other essentials that I need for model making and portfolio, etc, etc, etc. So let's just that isn't English. Let's just jump straight into it, and we'll just start with the most obvious one, a computer. This is just a MacBook laptop. I've had this for a couple of years now, and basically for interior design most of the course is at home. You do have classes, but I mean, I have classes 3 times a week, which are usually around 1 to 2 hours on average. Some days I'm in all day, but some days I'm literally in for a lecture. So most of the work is done at home. So having a laptop to work from home is really essential. If you want to work from home, I mean, you can go to uni if you want, but I'm quite lazy and I like going from my bed to my desk. So as you can see, I do have a Mac as well. This was a later edition, but after a while, after you keep looking at this tiny little screen, you realise you need a bigger screen. So you don't need a Mac, you can just get a desktop if you fancy looking at something bigger. With that comes along this, a little mouse. This was just an Amazon purchase. It was about, I don't know, maybe £10, but a mouse is a great thing to have. I do have the mouse that came with the Mac, but that one doesn't have the little rolly thing which you need for most of the programs, so I just got this one. And yeah, a mouse is a great addition to your kind of interior design setup. With that said, let's keep going. One of the things that I am quite strongly passionate about, shall we say, is organisation. I just need to be organised. So I have this, I had this calendar in 2019-2020, and basically I would just show you, so this was the start of the year, I would just show you how much I use this. Literally, I don't know how clear you can see, but every single day is filled. And this is when Corona started and we got locked up, so I had nothing. But yeah, that was my 2019-2020 calendar, which helped me out a lot, and it was just a little desk one that you can just put in your desk like that and just see what you have on the day. But this year I have just went for a diary, which is this one's just paper chase. Oh, that one was from Primark. I don't know if they still have some for this new year. But yeah, this one's just like, it has quotes on one side and then it has Monday to Sunday on the other side. So love that. Organisation is key when you go to uni. So that's everything kind of organisation. Let me just go on to more physical things that you're going to have to buy. We don't have to, I say have to, these are just things that will kind of like help you along. One of them is this, which is A3, I think. A3? Yeah, I should know my sizes. This is A3, and it's a portfolio case, and basically it is what the name says. It is a case for your portfolios. This is great to have when you're going to kind of job interviews and you just want to, you know, carry a little case with you. But inside I have a couple of things. Let me just try and balance it. So inside, first of all, I have this mat, which is again an A3 mat, and it looks disgusting because I have used it a lot. You can see all the glue and bits and bobs on it. So in uni, you're most likely going to be model making, which is basically where you create a design and then you make it into something physical to scale. So it's usually like 1 to 100 or 1 to 20, and you need one of these to be able to cut your card on basically, and then glue it as well, because you can't really go around cutting on your desk or the uni desks. So yeah, one of these. You can get these in A4, A3, A2. Actually, I don't know if you can get them A2, but you can get them smaller and big in to A3 for sure. So that's one of the things that I have in my little portfolio case. You also need a scale ruler. So this has, let me see if it focuses. So as you can see, this has different scale measurements on each side of it, and it has 4 different scale measurements. Oh, actually no, it has more than that. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, it has 8. So it has 1 to 5, 1 to 50, 1 to 125, 1 to 250, 1 to 100, 1 to 1, 1 to 20, 1 to 200. Oh my god, that was confusing. Okay, yeah, so basically, this is what you need to make your models and understand any scale drawing, because any scale drawing you produce is going to be to a scale. It's never going to be 1 to 1, because that is literally a building. So this is great. If you have a big building, you can scale it down to 1 to 100, and then you can just put this ruler down and say like 1 millimeter is that 1 to 100. So yeah, hope that makes some sense. But if you are just starting uni, then you will get taught this. You shouldn't already know this, I don't think. I didn't know anyway. So in here I have some wood glue. This is a little Amazon purchase, and when I first started uni, we got a pack of kind of like things like essentials we need. So this glue was in that essentials pack, but this glue, it is a wood glue. We do use it for models, but it's yellow, so when you're having a white card model and there's yellow glue, it doesn't look that good. So this is another wood glue which also works for models, and it dries clear. And then I do have some framing tape. This is if you're going to be drawing scale drawings on an actual board. You probably will need this so you can position your tracing paper. I have a little angled thing. I'm not gonna lie, I've only used this like once or twice, but you know, we had to buy them, so I had to get it. I do have these circle templates. Everything in here is pretty much for more the physical things. That is like if you're drawing to scale on a board, which actually we mostly do on computers, but at the start of uni we did have to draw everything, so we needed those. This is another scale ruler. I don't know why I have to, unless I just forgot. Oh yeah, I think one time I did forget my ruler, and then I had to buy one, which was a bit annoying. And then you have your metal ruler as well. So this one is good when you're cutting card again, because this one is metal, so when you have your scalpel and you're cutting along an edge, this doesn't budge, whereas this budges, and it's also kind of is not straight. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not straight. Yeah, so you need a metal ruler to cut along a line. And then, as I was saying, a scalpel. This was just like the most basic average scalpel ever, and it has little blades at the end. You can get like a little pack of like different blades to change them up, because they do end up very like not sharp. What's the opposite of not sharp? Blunt, quite quickly. That's the word I was looking for. And then the last thing I have in here is actually a tape measure, which you measure things with. If you go to survey a space, you're gonna need a tape measure. And then this is just some of my ex-portfolios from like previous years. Okay, so that is everything in my little case, my portfolio case, and that is everything I bring with me to interior design class and if I'm model making. And now I'm just going to run you through all the computer programs that we use, which are installed on my computer and my laptop, and let's just get straight into it. So the main one is the Adobe Suite, which basically Adobe is, if you haven't heard before, it's quite popular at the moment, but it's basically a website, and you go on the website and you can buy a subscription, which for students, I believe for the first year is £150 for the year, and every year after that is £300 for the year, but you can pay it, I think it's like £17 a month or something like that. So it is quite expensive, but you do get a lot within it. The 3 main programs that we were taught at my uni were Photoshop. You do need that for your visuals. We were taught InDesign, which is another app which basically all the portfolios that I was just holding, they're created on InDesign. You create your portfolios on InDesign. And Illustrator, which honestly we were taught how to use. I don't think I've used it that much. It is more for kind of like graphic design, I would say, but it is good to have it. And then I do use 2 other ones which aren't for uni, but I do use it within the uni subscription, and that is Premiere Pro, which I edit these videos on, as well as as well as Lightroom on my phone, which I edit my Instagram photos on. I'm out of breath. Okay, so then we do also create 3D visuals, which is basically a model on the computer, which is 1:1 scale, but it is on a computer, and you can go into each room and you can, it's kind of like Sims. I think that's the easiest way I can explain it. And the 3D software we use is SketchUp Make, which is the free SketchUp software. They have stopped updating that now because they want everyone to go on SketchUp Pro, which is, you do need to pay for it, but I have not got that yet. So that's the 3D visualization tools. And then for our renderings, so for everything to look realistic, for the materials to actually look like real life materials, we use V-Ray. You can get V-Ray for 3D Max, you can get V-Ray for SketchUp, you can get V-Ray for pretty much any 3D renderer. I mean, for any 3D model maker. But yeah, V-Ray is great. It comes with a bunch of materials, or you can create your own materials. And yeah, so that is my renderer. And then the final software that we use is what we draw our scale drawings in, which are usually either, I think in the software we use, we draw it 1:1, and then when we print it, it's 1:100 and 1:20, or whatever we want it. So that is AutoCAD, and that is, as I was saying, the Autodesk suite. So you can get 3D Max, you can get AutoCAD, you can get other ones that I've never used, but basically that is all free for students, which is amazing because it is so expensive when you're not a student. So as long as you have a student email to verify that you're a student, it is all free. So I think that is absolutely everything that you might need. That's all your essentials in one video. Do let me know if you use something that I haven't mentioned, because I am always wanting to learn more and find new things to use. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this beneficial at all, please do like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks now, bye!